Holy crap. Pepe just did it. It flew up. It's up 110% in the last month, but over the last day, it is up 58%. That is insane. I mean, keep in mind, this was already a multi-billion-dollar cryptocurrency, one of the biggest meme coins out there. Now it's racing to the top 15. I want to talk about what happened, what could happen from here on out, and maybe how much Pepe you need to make a significant amount of money this bull run, maybe $10,000, maybe $100,000. Let's talk about that. If you don't mind, hit subscribe, turn on the bell notification underneath the video. We'll be talking about a couple different exchanges that listed Pepe today. But if you want to trade Pepe with leverage, if you want access to even better returns, there's a link to BTCC underneath the video where, again, you can get access to Pepe along with hundreds of other altcoins. And you also get a 10% bonus on the first time deposit, and you get lower trading fees by using my link. There's no VPN or KYC necessary. Now, as I said, Pepe just exploding up. This is kind of an unprecedented move. At least it seems like it, because while we are in the bull run and Bitcoin's kind of leading the way, it's moving up maybe 5-10%. We haven't seen a lot of altcoins shoot up 50-60% in a day yet, especially not large altcoins like this. You can see we were just hitting higher highs and higher lows here. Then all of a sudden, boom, massive explosion. Now, what causes this? Well, Robinhood listed Pepe, and Coinbase said when? Now. Pepe is available for trading. So, two of the largest U.S. crypto exchanges listing Pepe. A lot of excitement behind it, right? A lot of people that didn't have access to Pepe or couldn't figure it out can now buy Pepe. A lot of people that use Coinbase do not necessarily use other exchanges. Now, that's not everyone, but a lot of people just are signed up with Coinbase and they just try to buy on there. And this is the hottest meme of this cycle, I'd say. Right? This has performed better than just about anything. And this is new as well. Like, you can go back on CoinMarketCap. It came in 2023 and it spiked up to a couple $100 million. I remember that. I remember thinking, wow, this thing is doing extremely well. Then it came back down the entire bear market, and you can see it was sitting around 300 mil market cap after hitting $1 billion, and now it's up 30x from there. Now, we are in price discovery, to be clear. We have never been at anything higher than 7 billion. Now we're at 9 billion. So you start thinking, okay, where can this thing go, right? Where is the top for Pepe? And of course, I don't have a crystal ball. But if you look over at Doge and look at where it went last cycle, it went up to about a $90 billion market cap, okay? This was right around the SNL skit. Actually, it was the night of the SNL skit. 25 billion in volume, which is insane. It was being speculated by everyone. Everyone was buying it, selling it, it seemed like. And after that, it fell down significantly. But yeah, it went up to about 90 billion. I think there's a chance that Pepe could hit that this cycle, about 90 billion. And that would put it at about 10x from here. After the 50% move, you could still get a 10x. Now, I think that's actually really good. Now, maybe it comes up a little bit short. Maybe it never gets there. Again, I don't have a crystal ball. But a 10x move after it's already hit $9 billion, it's in the top 15. So a 10x move on anything in the top 20, I think is pretty awesome, right? These are not the riskiest cryptos by any means. But it could experience some pullbacks too, to be clear. Like even Dogecoin, it had some pretty decent sized pullbacks ahead of that run. Like if we just scroll in here, it had this pullback here, which, it is a 20% pullback. Of course, this was right around SNL time, so it pretty much went straight up. But then we had a big pullback afterwards. Pepe has experienced big pullbacks already this year, with it going to 7 billion, then all the way back down to 2.8. It went down 60-70%. So it's going to have pullbacks, but also I think we're in a much better place as a market. If Bitcoin falls, though, 20%, Pepe is going to fall probably 30-40%. But right now we're sitting in a good place. Now, what would you have to do to be able to get your hands on maybe $10,000 worth of Pepe by the end of the cycle? Well, let's assume that you are at $10,000 in Pepe towards the top, and we really do get to about Dogecoin's old market cap. You would need about $1,000 worth of Pepe today. Okay, $1,000. Maybe you can dollar cost average, but this market moves quickly. I would not, though, if you have $1,000, I would not just put it all into Pepe, because there's definitely some centralization risk there. There's also, the fact that you are still investing all your money in a meme, so it's going to be extremely volatile from just a mentality standpoint. It might be hard psychologically to hold with that kind of volatility. So you might need $1,000 to hit 10K. More cautiously, I'd say maybe $2,000 or so, just in case it just falls short of that $90 billion market. Maybe it hits 50 billion, something like that. Also, you might want to take profits on the way up. Usually it's not super easy to sell when you're up 10x on something. You want to hold on to get more gains. So you might want to sell out on the way up. Now, what if you want 100,000? Well, then you just multiply it by 10, right? So you would need $20,000 or 10 if you think it's going to 10x. Of course, this can be part of a well-diversified portfolio as well. I know some people that hold 5 or 10% for meme coins. Something else you could do is you could leverage trade it, right? For something like this, you could do, let's say a 3x leverage, something lower risk because it's going to have volatility. So if it goes down 33%, you would get liquidated. But if it doesn't go down 33% from here, then you would basically be 3x leverage Pepe throughout the entire bull run. If it went up 10x, you'd actually get a 30x. So if you need $10,000, you need about $333 invested today. Now, of course, this is not financial advice. You have to know what you're doing. You have to understand leverage as well. But I think that's something that some people will do. I've done that with a handful of positions in Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana. I've been able to leverage AVAX too and SUI and get really good returns. Actually, in one of my positions right now, I'm up 1,428%. Now, of course, like I said, do your own research. Let me know what you think about all this underneath the video. Let me know where you think Pepe is going. Again, I think it still has huge potential because this is rarefied air. This is price discovery. So there's not a lot holding it back. It's just going to be some profit taking. But no one really wants to take profits when Bitcoin continues to run up. And I think we kind of have this Goldilocks time before Inauguration Day where everyone thinks that there's a chance that Bitcoin could become a strategic reserve. And we don't know if that's going to happen, but you kind of have to price that in at some non-zero chance. So even if it doesn't happen right now, everyone's trying to stack ahead of that. So Bitcoin's going to keep on moving, and I would not be surprised to see other cryptos moving. Now, to be clear, like I said, it could experience a pullback today or tomorrow or this week. A lot of the time in bull markets, one crypto moves up and then everyone watches it and then a different one moves up. And then, you get some people that shift their money to that new crypto and then a different crypto moves up. And then you get people that never actually make money on cryptos. They just shift their money around and they're kind of the exit liquidity. So be careful of that here. Even though it moved up a lot, don't get shiny object syndrome, right? Maybe just dollar cost average, set it and forget it and then wait. Thank you so much for watching. Again, check out BTCC underneath the video so you can start leverage trading, and they have spot there as well. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.